They're allegedly setting the fires over the weekend. Henry County Sheriff's officials say 24 people have been arrested and face a combined 65 felony charges. Officials say the arrests happened Monday during an undercover operation when officers seized pharmaceutical pills and drugs, including fentanyl and cocaine. Authorities say 16 suspects still at large. Lynchburg police searching for a woman who allegedly stole equipment from a fence company. Authorities say 29-year-old Katie Bortzer is wanted on multiple charges, including breaking and entering and grand larceny, stemming from a break-in earlier this month at Garber Low Fence Company. And U.S. and Chinese negotiators began 2 days of high-level talks today aimed at settling a 6-month trade conflict that has shaken financial markets and clouded the outlook for the global economy. Checking to K92 weather, we have a wind advisory in effect and a wind chill advisory beginning at 4 today. Sunny and breezy today with a high at 33. Tonight we are clear. Overnight low at 9 and sunny tomorrow with a high only at 29. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
Fired up. There he is. We can see him now. And yes, hi, we had to start early because I had to run in the other room and start the thing in there because the thing is all broken and stupid in here. But I did tell people about it 2 days ago. So, you know, they're very busy fixing the, I don't know what. I have no idea. I don't know anything. Good morning. Let's get it. All right, we'll get to shaming Monica in just a second because she's already screwed up.
Oh, yeah, I did.
For the new year.
I have.
One of her resolutions out the window.
Already.
Yeah,
Didn't
it's
even
gone.
make it to February. Could at
Well,
least
it was looking good to start, but
for us, everything looks good to start.
it always does.
Yes.
It always does.
That voice you hear is Monica Brooks.
Morning.
That odd laugh in the background, that was Antoine Wilson.
That was
Hi.
my odd
Hey.
laugh.
Morning.
Thank
That's
you.
okay.
Thank you.
And I don't mean, I didn't find it personally odd. I
Right.
just know that a lot of people who listen to the show on a regular basis think, who the heck, what was that? Where did that come from?
Okay, that
Right.
makes more sense.
I mean, imagine if you were sitting at home.
Right.
And it was you and your girlfriend, and you were just sitting there minding your own business, and it was, you know, it's just the two of you, and you're hanging out, and then a voice from the kitchen went, "Hello, everybody." You'd be like,
Who is that?
"What? What is going on?"
that is what my laugh sounded like. Okay, I'm with you. It makes sense. I
say
agree.
we let him go. You know, whatever it is. So Antoine is in with us again today. We're going to get to know Antoine in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you would like to grill him, I'm accepting questions now at 52353. Sure, I mean, the
Yeah.
people they want to know.
Obvious. Okay.
The live video feed is up today. Despite technical difficulties that have caused me to have to sprint through the building to fix them, they're
Yeah.
fixed. So if you
good to
want to
go.
see this man, look in his eyes and ask him questions.
Yeah, you can ask questions on Facebook Live.
Yeah.
Getting to know you.
Yes, you can do that. I'll even
What
go.
we're
I'll go
doing.
get that music and everything.
Okay.
So
All
we'll
right.
do that here in a second. But first, we must ring the bell of shame for Monica Brooks.
Shame.
Oh, yeah.
Shame.
Yeah, I didn't believe you when you started off on this New Year's resolution.
didn't?
No, I mean I tried to
I had
be
high
supportive.
hopes. I told myself, well, first of all, I have a calendar. I love my planners. I love them.
Right.
And I pulled it out one day, and Zach and Freddie Mac at the time, they took a glance at my calendar, and they really did judge me.
Yeah, Antoine, her calendar is terrifying. Okay, so if I can explain the best way to describe the way she does her little day planner, you know,
Okay.
it has. You don't have to show it to me yet. Just
I know,
let me
I
explain
know, I'm
first.
getting it
Okay,
ready.
I want to
And
see
then
this.
you can show it to him. Is, you know, you write your little things on each little square for each day. Hers looks like something that you would maybe see on the Ted Bundy tapes, that thing that's on Netflix right now, you know, for the serial killer.
That's what he says.
Yes.
It,
You know,
it makes sense to me, though.
in
You know, so-
every detective movie, when they
Yeah.
finally try to find the criminal, and usually that person's been hiding right before their eyes, is when they open the door to that room in the person's apartment, and there's all sorts of writing on the walls and strings that go through the entire place.
Connected and
right,
everything.
it's very scary and creepy
Yeah.
in there. Okay, show him the planner, and you can show it to everybody on the video feed as
And
well.
also,
I'm excited
my
to see
husband
this.
Jared had a problem with it, but then when he heard on air Zach talking about it, he's like, "Oh, finally, someone else has witnessed
Okay.
and seen this." It makes sense to me.
Is that graffiti?
It's
It looks like your planner looks like a subway train.
no. It's my to do.
Show the camera your
Oh, my
graffiti
God.
too. Yeah, there you go. It's
Can I see it closer?
It's
So I won't
graffiti.
understand it, so I won't get in your personal life. What?
You won't understand it.
And I even have weekly goals.
No, you don't.
Yes, I do. It's right there.
But see, Antoine, as part of her weekly goals, Kill Antoine could be in there, and you wouldn't even know it.
I couldn't find it. I would not be able to find it in there.
See, that's what I tell Jared. I'm like, look right there. It's right there. And he's like, I don't see anything. I said, but it all makes sense to me.
It's like hieroglyphics. I don't think there are words.
Yeah, it's all symbols, and you know what it is? It's antique emojis. That's almost what it looks like. You know, it's very scary though.
It is. I mean, if you understand, that's really all that matters.
I don't think.
But just don't show it to people. I guess
you cannot show it to people. You can
right, because it's scary for the rest of us when we see it. I mean, if there was a show that was called Inside the Mind of a Serial Killer, I feel like it would be like, we now go into the day planner.
Oh my gosh.
Of Killer
Y'all
Queen.
Are something.
As you can see here, murder is written in code. Here's an M. Here's a U. Here's some sort of round thing that we guess is a D. This is how she would actually schedule her murders without anyone knowing. In plain sight. Killer Queen. That would be you.
Man. And I started off
terrifying.
Because Jared, he was like, I got your new planner. This one right here would really help you be organized so it won't look all crazy looking. And it's happened.
Yeah.
And that planner, like Jared couldn't use that to hold you accountable. Like he couldn't say, Monica, you're supposed to be doing this today because he doesn't speak that language.
No, he doesn't. Nobody speaks that language. It makes sense to me is one of the scariest phrases I think you could ever hear. So that's what we have. Good morning, all. It's the K92 Mornin Thang. We're live on the video as well. And see, Monica is also very scary because when you do the live video, she is the only person that manages to continually move out of focus, which I find to be very shady as well. Oh. Like she's in focus and then she's not.
Weird.
The camera is weird. It's always the camera's fault. Garrett on Facebook Live says, I understand your chaos, Monica. Well, Garrett,
thank you.
I have contacted the authorities about your profile just to make sure. I don't know.
You have an accomplice now.
Oh, no.
You do. There's your alibi, Garrett.
Thank you,
Figure it all out.
Thank you, Garrett.
So if you got random questions for this guy, this Antoine right here, who could be the next member of the K92 Mornin Thang.
Could be.
So if you want to get to know him, 52353. We'll get into that in a few. We've got 4 p.m. bedtime for Monica's children and the hot list next.
What the heck is going on with Wendy Williams? She's been off the scene for a minute
and
now.
Monica's got some behind-the-scenes theories that they are not reporting in the regular media.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that.
And Gwyneth Paltrow, she's being sued. We'll talk about that in the hot list.
Hello, all. Is it graffiti? That's funny. That's funny right there. See, that's funny. He's funny. He's funny right there. Keep him around because he make me laugh.
Jared laughed at your story, but you said... I was 19.
Because he probably understood.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Happy to die. High hopes. High hopes for a minute. All right, y'all. Hello, y'all.
Mama said.
So Antoine, it is. It's the Antoine without the W. In case you're wondering.
Yes.
Because she said, "Love to pick Antoine's brain. I'm a special education teacher in high school and need an ABA to come help me." So now they're just soliciting you for job advice. It's fine. Like I don't have any questions about you, but get into my classroom, man. I need some help.
Yeah.
Bring your expertise in here for crying out loud.
Am I able to see the Facebook Live thing on here too? Or is that
No.
Well, you can log into Facebook. You can.
Oh, can you?
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's just like, it's so small. But if you want
Oh no, that's
It's a
too much
challenge,
work.
but you can try.
Yeah, but you can.
I'm not committed to that much. I'll just go back and watch.
Tuck-a-dad, oot, flute, doot. Yo, yo, yo! All right, let me update y'all on YouTube. So you have nice, pretty little letters and things. Let me also mute that. Hi, Jan. Good morning. Good morning to ye. Let me go ahead and do that. Mama said, Mama saw, Mama ma la hoo la ha la hoo. Good morning, Micah, and a merry hump day to thee as well. Okay, info and settings. Micah, I'm giving you all the pretty letters here in a second. Paste and Copy and paste and save. All right, there we go. There we go, yo. There we go, yo. What I gotta throw, yo? Okay, that's good. That goes here, and we're good to go on it. All right. Okie dokie, pokies. Coffee. I'm behind on my drinking of coffee. I should be.
How do you like your
done
coffee,
with
Zach?
this. What's that?
How do you like your coffee?
Black like my men. It's,
Yes.
I prefer not powdered non-dairy creamer and then a little bit of sugar. But I don't like cream or milk usually because I like coffee very hot, and that cools it down for me. And I stand by.
Wendy Williams, she has been off the scene, off a show for some time now.
Right. Now, to give the backstory, because now here's where the suspicions start to come in. Before, everything was not, because the backstory was, I'm saying what was being told on camera. She came on, and remember, her arm was in a sling.
Yeah.
And she said she fell, and she broke her shoulder. And
it was a shoulder injury of some sort.
But then she said, okay, look, I'm going to do the show, but I only have 2 shows left, and then I'm off for a month for the holidays anyway.
But she always does that, yes. Right. Yeah, she always does that. But last year, she took off 3 weeks because she has Graves' disease.
Okay,
so she's been dealing with that as well.
Graves' disease,
it's like a thyroid thing.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah, she said that's the reason why her eyes kind of bulge out a little bit is because she has Graves' disease.
All right, fair enough.
But Nick Cannon, he is in for her. He's hosting the show early February.
Okay.
And but I've heard different stories about what's going on with Wendy.
Okay.
I don't know if others have heard the same, that her husband, who is not exactly the nicest guy.
There have been issues. There's allegations of cheating.
But also of being abusive. And that comes from his mom. His mom
is the one who's bringing up the charges.
Yeah, she's bringing it up. And she's saying that she's tired of watching Wendy suffer being in a relationship with him. And they kind of like put the story out there, but then try to slide it back. I mean, because she just fed up with her son.
Gotcha.
She says that Wendy's trying to hang on to the marriage until their kid graduates.
Which, by the way, staying together for the children is the worst thing that you can possibly do. Yeah. And I don't know why people say they do that, because it is no favor to the children. They know. I went through that situation when I was a kid of divorce, and things were a lot better once they got divorced. So don't stay together for my sake, because I don't want you to be together.
But they also said that the dad, he has a mistress that lives down the street.
Oh, Lord.
And she has a baby. So that's when things took a turn. That's when she really started to go downhill, was when she found out that the baby was born and all that
stuff. Now, to understand, this is all rumor and speculation, but these are the rumors that are out there. Yeah. So we're just putting that out there. And now Nick Cannon's going to be filling in indefinitely.
But she loves Nick, and he'll be there the first week of Feb.
Okay. Now, I will say this. I like him, too. This could be his thing.
He has so many different shows. I don't think so.
Yeah.
No. I don't think he wants to, because it's celebrity gossip, and most of the celebrities are his friends.
Sure.
So I don't think that's
true.
I don't think he wants to do it.
Okay.
It's hard for Wendy to do it.
I love Nick, though. I'm a fan.
Yeah, I like Nick
He's a cool
Cannon
guy.
also.
Looks great. He works out all the time.
Oh.
Yes.
Follow him on Instagram.
Oh.
Okay, so Gwyneth Paltrow being sued for a hit and run on a ski slope.
Okay.
I know. Back in 2016, she was in Utah, and a guy says that Gwyneth Paltrow was on her skis, and she just slid by him, knocked him over. He's suing for $3 million.
$3 million.
Yes.
For a hit and run on a ski slope.
He said he was seriously injured.
Is that a thing?
I don't know. I mean, hit and run in a car.
In the lawsuit, he says he was knocked out, he suffered 4 broken ribs, and needed brain surgery. That's what he claims.
Okay.
2016, that happened. That's what he says.
Wouldn't we have heard about that back then?
I think we would have heard something about it. 2016?
Isn't Gwyneth Paltrow like 87 pounds? Like, she caused that much damage?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He said she plowed into him on a ski slope.
Okay. And then she, this superwoman who's 80 pounds, uninjured after this huge
she says
accident.
This lawsuit is completely without merit.
Yeah.
She is an Avenger.
Yeah, I'm not a Gwyneth Paltrow fan, but I'm going to go ahead and go Team Gwyneth on this one because I'm not believing this guy.
$3 million, ma'am.
I need $3 million. Now, Gwyneth Paltrow may have cut him off on the ski slopes, which does happen all the time, but I don't think anything happened outside of that.
No.
That was it.
And how can you really identify Gwyneth? Unless she's like, she has Gwyneth on her back. Like,
Right.
oh, Gwyneth,
She
woo,
has
slide down the ski
an electric
slope.
ski jacket with
Yeah,
lights on
like-
it that says Gwyneth Paltrow.
I've never been skiing, but just looking at it on TV, I'm like, I wouldn't be able to
Her
point out.
security skis with her.
Okay,
Yeah,
maybe that's what
they
it is.
bumped him.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
and
what it
all
was.
her Secret Service people they pull out guns and they shoot people to get them out of the way. Like that's got to be what
That's
this
what
is.
it was.
Okay. Putting your kids to bed at 4 p.m. Somebody in this room did that because the kids were driving her crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh, I might have given it away by saying her. I don't know. Also, we're going to dive into Antoine's life because we know precious little about him so far.
Yeah.
I mean, he's here. He seems to have a halfway decent personality, and he seems fairly charming. But what's behind those curtains? What is it?
Oh, boy.
Right. So we're going to ask some questions. We're going to try to figure things out. If you have any questions, 52353, or you can hit us up on the Facebook Live video feed as well, YouTube and Twitch, which are all up and running right now. Oh, my God. I got to do Oh, my. Where are we? Hello. Hello to Pro Flowers. Let me make sure. Okay, let me understand. Okay.
Now when I look up this Wendy Williams thing.
Yep.
His mom said that he had punched her in the face several times, pushed her down the stairs, and she was tired, fed up of watching her go through all that. And he has a mistress that has had a baby or either is pregnant, and he keeps her close so he can just be right there. And she deals with it because they have a child together, and she wants that child to finish school.
So what People says 8 hours. People magazine 8 hours ago said it's complications to her Graves' disease is why they can't. Yeah, that's crazy.
They said, and the point where her husband's mom, her mother-in-law, was fed up was she was watching the show, and Wendy had a moment where she, you know, how she pauses like she's going to pass out a little bit. She was watching it, and she knew what happened the night before, and so she said, "I'm done."
Man.
So that's why she started talking to the public. But it sounds like
That's crazy.
he pulled mommy back and said, "Stop," and the story can go away.
That's crazy.
Terrible. Because I was like, I believe it. I believe there's something else going on.
That's crazy.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly.
I believe I can fly. Fly, yay.
And I don't think Nick Cannon would take, if she said, Nick, take over the Wendy Williams show,
I don't think he'd do that either.
he wouldn't do it.
It's not his type of show that he hosts.
No, but I think he could host like a TV show, is what I'm saying. Like
Oh,
a
he
talk
could
show.
definitely
Well, of course he
do
hosts a
that.
TV show. He does
He
all the
does
time.
like 3 or 4 of them.
Yeah.
Mass Singer,
There's-
Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
I know something else.
But I
like
mean
that.
one that,
He's going to have his
I mean,
own talk show.
that's what I'm saying, is he
He's
can,
going to have a nighttime show.
is it, okay, see, that's what I think he could
like,
do.
See, that-
like Trevor Noah kind of thing.
Oh, okay,
He's
yeah,
gonna do
that's
something
where he's best. Make a do with shorter fingers. Because everybody has shorter fingers in Arsenio.
That's very true.
God, his hands are long.
He reached through the TV and changed your channel.
They used his fingers for E.T. That was him. That was. I don't want to watch Pawn Stars. Sorry.
You want to watch porn stuff.
I do.
When you said pawn, I thought you just
This
mispronounced porn.
the description of this show was completely misleading. I just, man, I don't know what the heck's going on here.
The porn awards happened.
The porn awards? Yeah, Cardi B.
Morning Thang in the house. Brand new birthday scam right at 7 o'clock today. Goat Girl. She paid for one of those headshot things for your kids. You know, and those things roll through town and they say, your kid can be on Nickelodeon, Disney, blah, 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 blah.
Just pay this much?
Yeah, pay me a bunch of money. So people do pay that money. And a lot of times they don't give calls back. So I'm going to go ahead and call back with an exciting new role. Goat Girl! When I talk like that, it means I'm talking Hollywood.
I'm excited.
Yes, we talk like this. Yeah. So Goat Girl right at 7 o'clock on the K92 Mornin Thang. The place where bedtime knows no boundaries.
Oh, yeah.
The kids were driving Monica crazy the other day.
Yep.
And You said they were better yesterday?
Oh, they were cool yesterday.
Okay.
They were very chill.
Well,
I guess they learned, Mommy will put us to bed very early.
Yeah, maybe they were chill because they knew they were borderline in a coma because they had about 19 hours of sleep after this. Monica Brooks was so sick of her children yesterday, she just made them go to bed.
Well, they were trying to destroy me. I told Jared, I said they're trying to, team up and go against me.
And to be clear, because it is probably
they were little blessings.
It is probably mostly their faults, though, those little blessings. But you are also on this no carb kick that is causing you to be very unreasonably cranky.
I was a little irritated.
Right.
Yeah.
Is it the 12th of the month?
No.
Or what? Okay, just checking. I don't know. Just wanted to know.
But they kept asking questions and making demands, and I said, "All right, children, that enough is enough. Time for baths and bedtime."
Okay.
Ava looked at the clock and said, "But it's 4:30." I said, it is time for showers, bath, bedtime.
It's 9 o'clock somewhere. That's what you say at that point. I said, go to bed, child.
And it's hard when everything else outside is moving around. You hear people, and the sun's kind of still there peeking at you.
Kids are playing.
Yeah. It doesn't happen as much this time of year, but I do get that challenge sometimes in
around.
the summer where those kids that go to bed. I mean, it's summer vacation for them, but work weeks continue.
Yeah.
So when it's a random Tuesday and I need to go to bed and it's 8:30 and you can hear the voices of other children whose parents are, I don't know, crazy.
Yeah, and they're laughing and playing,
Right.
and you can hear all that.
Skipping
grilling.
down the street, grilling out. I don't know what the heck they're doing. Like, what kind of lives do people lead?
Man, we going to bed. Close the blinds.
You have to go to bed already.
Who told you to tell time?
Yep.
When did you learn how to do that?
Yeah, because Ava was just like, what?
That was one of the worst days. And Antoine does not have children, as we get to know Antoine here in a minute. It was one of the worst days, Antoine, with my children when my daughter learned how to tell time. It was terrible. Because I used to be able to get by with whatever story I told.
Yep.
I controlled time, man.
Yeah.
But then when she figured it out, it was the worst. Because what I used to do is she would try to get up super early.
Yeah.
And wake us up and ask for things and need the TV on and all sorts of stuff. And we didn't want to do that. So we had at least set the rule that she could not get out of her bed until 7 o'clock.
Okay.
And she would live by that rule.
Yeah.
God bless that beautiful little child. She would sit there, eyes wide awake, in her bed with her little blanket up to her chin, staring at her clock, waiting for it to say 7:00 so she could get up and come in the room.
Fair enough.
Hear
There
that
you go.
pitter-patter
That
her
makes
little feet. So I would set her clock about 30 minutes slow, so 7 would come much later.
Like, Dad.
And it was perfect for about 6 months.
And
then one day she says,
My clock isn't right.
I said, what do you mean?
That's not the right time.
It's the right time. Yeah.
No.
And then that was it. That
Yeah.
was the end.
Go
I
back
knew.
to sleep.
Yeah, it was all, go sleep. Yeah. Be quiet. Daddy controls time.
that's what happens when you have a smart child.
You're Dr. Strange.
That's exactly what I was going to make a reference to.
These smart children, just like dogs. Smart dogs are they're so high maintenance that you got to deal with. You know? You like them when they're just so much lovable. Okay, whatever time it is you say, I don't mind at all. We're going to meet Antoine a little bit more here in a minute. One thing Antoine has absolutely no idea how to do is open a champagne bottle. I listened to him on the bubbly banter.
That was good.
Yeah, so I'm going to play that clip in a second. If you want to hear a grown man, 35-year-old man.
34.
34-year-old,
Age me.
34 and a half-year-old man. I age everybody on this show. Monica's 60 when people ask me how old
All the
she is.
time.
A 47-year-old man. And he don't know how to open a champagne bottle. I'll play that next. Traffic-wise, we are currently incident-free, but it is super cold out. So there could be some icy spots, especially in the higher elevations, depending on where you were yesterday, if you got a little bit of snow or things like that. So
Very cold. Make sure you have good windows, good car windows, because if you roll it down, it might just crack off and fall.
May I ask, if you don't have good car windows, what are you going to do about it now?
Trash bag.
Trash bag.
There you go.
Okay, a
And some
good
duct
quality
tape.
trash bag. Go ahead and do that. But yeah, it is real cold this morning, so go ahead and watch out for that. Sunny today, cold. High 31. Sunny tomorrow, high 29. Cloudy on Friday, a little bit warmer, 41. And there is 60s in the forecast for next week, or near 60. So we do have that on the way, but it's super cold now. If you need that school closing list, it is at K92radio.com. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes. Don't look now, but Valentine's Day is right around the corner.
Oh, I know.
January went by fast.
really fast.
I mean,
That's
it's
good.
January 30th. The month
Yeah.
is over. Go ahead and just put all your concerns to bed and go to ProFlowers right now. Do it today, and then you don't have to worry about anything. You also don't have to get into any sort of last-minute shipping costs and things. And go to proflowers.com. I deal with them every single year, and the bouquets are fantastic. They're guaranteed fresh for 7 days, which is awesome.
Yep.
So if things start looking bad, day 5, day 6, their customer service is on point. You let them know, and all of a sudden you got new flowers.
Oh, good.
But I guess the bad news is that very rarely happens because your flowers are awesome and they stay fresh for at least 7 days. Let the pros at ProFlowers handle the details and send your Valentine something that you know they will love. My wife loves the bouquets. My daughter loves the bouquets as well. And if you hurry, you can get 1 dozen red roses with a free glass vase for $29.99 plus your shipping and handling. So that's the other benefit of doing it early is there's great deals. So go to proflowers.com, click on, there's a microphone in the upper right-hand corner, and you enter the promo code THANG, so THANG, to choose the perfect roses at that perfect price. So that's proflowers.com, click that microphone, enter our code THANG, order today. Oh, BJ's every day. Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Hello. Hello. Everybody. Hi, Beth. Beth. See, Beth is enjoying her school delay today. Hi, Daniela, Shirley, Nicole, Kenzie, Billie Jean. Billie Jean. I know. She probably spends her entire life having to deal with that bull crap all the time.
I guess it depends on how old she is.
Doesn't matter. I really don't think at this point. Again, I don't know how old she is because her profile picture is about this big on my page right now. Probably try to find it. Well, hunt you down, Billie Jean.
Like, it'd be interesting to know how old she was to know if she was named after that song.
Oh, yeah.
Parents, so.
That was going to be my name.
Billie Jean.
My sister picked my name, but
Oh, Lord.
Billie Jean, Georgetta, or Johnetta, or Georgie.
Is there somebody? Is your father's name George? Okay, I was.
Yeah, but my mom was like, she said that's what I wanted. But
I went to high school with a girl named Georgianne.
Yeah,
Yep.
very old school.
Her dad's name was George. Mother's name was Ann. Georgianne.
There you go.
Made sense. Easy to explain. Difficult to spell. I mean.
It was all one word.
Yeah.
Georgianne.
It was Georgianne. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So I just meant she couldn't spell her name, too. She had a driver's license.
I want you to fly. La 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 la.
Y'all should hire him. We need more bald guys representing.
That's right. Bald in the house. What's up, Rob? Antoine says, sure, whatever gets me the gig. I'm cool with that. That is perfectly fine. What he said,
I feel
or
like
she
everybody's
said.
bald now.
But you started it. We'll go
That's what
ahead
it
and
was.
say that you started it. That's what it is. Okay, let's see. I need. Oh, I gotta get my commercial log up.
I cannot get warm.
See, I'm warm. I'm like hot.
But you have all those screens looking at you, too.
Yes. I have the hardest time dressing this time of year because it's super cold out. But I'm a fairly cold-blooded individual.
Yeah.
So when I get inside, I'm immediately warm. It's like I never wear sweaters. I have all these sweaters, and I think, okay, well, today's if there's ever a day I'm going to wear a sweater, it's today. And, of course, I have it on, and I'm dying.
And your sleeves are rolled up. I'm the type of person that keeps the fan on, like, in the wintertime and stuff like that.
We have the fan on every day of our lives.
It feels weird. Even without the sound. Like, if the sound's on, it feels weird. Like, I need that background noise.
Yeah, we are ceiling fan people at International House of Zach Jackson.
Which is coming up.
Oh, International Zach Jackson Day?
Yep.
Yes. Happy International Zach Jackson Day to everybody out there, which is on Monday, in case you're wondering. Zach Jackson Day is the day after the Super Bowl, and I don't go to work. So I encourage you to take the day for International Zach Jackson Day if you so desire. Your stupid employer doesn't, give you that day off, but I take it anyway.
You should write a letter to make it official.
To who?
I don't know.
The president?
Whoever makes it,
Whoever declares the days. Yes.
officializes.
I wonder if I can at least show up on that. Those. How do you start when you go to like National Day calendar and it's International Pancake Day?
Yeah.
How does that happen?
I don't know.
So
That's who you should write the letter to.
yes. How do you get an official day declared? Do I need the mayor?
I know,
Jesus
that's
Christ.
I can get the mayor.
And one of the girls in their Stassi,
Uh-huh.
she made a national holiday. It was like your original outfit day. And she's like, I have my own holiday. But I forget the process.
So what's your
Does
original
anybody out
outfit?
there know how to do this? Because I think that's a fair question. That is a good
And
question.
I'm like, what would my original outfit be? Hoodie and basketball shorts.
Athletic wear.
Yeah. Fresh out of the
There
gym.
she is in her athletic wear.
I'll go. Will Monica Brooks' losing streak ever end?
I don't know.
I don't either.
I hope not.
Monica will be taking on Antoine. That is the voice you hear that says, I hope not.
Yeah.
And he may be the next great member of the K92 Mornin Thang. We have a text at 52353 that says we have to hire him simply because he's bald.
Bald gang.
Hashtag bald gang.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes.
Man.
If we get attacked by a bald gang, do they like rub their heads on us?
Yeah.
Is that what y'all do?
We shine our heads
Oh,
in front of
okay.
you
Yeah.
so that the sun glistens off of it.
Do you shave me? Is that you like you make me part of your gang? When
You have to
attack
earn
me?
that spot.
Okay.
You have to earn it.
That's what
I would
happens.
not. I wouldn't look good bald.
No. You
I
have to
don't
have a
think
good
so
head.
either.
No.
Yeah.
What makes you say that I wouldn't look good? I want to know.
Because I only know you with hair.
Sure.
So now I don't.
Here's
your head kind of looks flat too.
okay. I can tell you this about my head. It is a decent shaped head.
Okay.
It's not super flat or anything. I did do the whole buzz cut back in high school. You know,
Okay.
you'd be like, we're shaving our heads for the baseball team or whatever the heck it was. So my head has a decent shape.
Right.
Where I believe at this point I can't do the bald thing is my complexion is very, very pale.
Oh, so you look like
Right.
powder.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because my eyes are also, I have dark circles. So, yeah, it would,
And when
I'd
you
look
have a
like
bald
powder.
head, you got to have like some swag behind it too.
Oh, you're saying I don't have
No,
swag?
you do. No,
I just said
that.
I just said you had a
I
flat
didn't-
head.
Yeah, thank you.
I did not say
She
that.
said you
gotta
were
have, like,
swagless.
no, I did not.
I'm swagless.
You're not swagless.
You are lack
but
of
you gotta
swag.
have, it's a certain
I get
swag.
it. I see
with
what
the
you're saying. I look like a
bald-
lame, plain
No,
comment.
I
I get it. Fine.
She said you
I
walk
was
like
a bit late. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. No.
she says you
I did
walk
not
like
say
somebody's
yes.
pushing you from behind.
I see what this is. I know. No swag at all. I have to be dragged along
You are
in this
not
world.
swagless. You have swag. You. I don't know.
So
Let me sip
if
my coffee.
Antoine does become the next great member of the K92 Mornin Thang, just remember we'll be auditioning for a woman to sit in a Monica spot. After.
You stop. I did not say you're not swagless. But you got to have there's a certain thing with the. I can't help it. Never mind.
Monica,
What are we talking about? Antoine.
Antoine
I
and
know you.
swagless.
Obviously, I have swag, so
Shame.
thank you for that. Thank you for that
We're
compliment.
going to meet Antoine in a second. One thing we do know is he has no idea how to open a bottle of champagne. He had never done it in his life. He was a guest on Monica's podcast, which is called Bubbly Banter. I blame you. I don't know why, but I do. Because I have no swag. I can't say anything. I'm not even invited on Bubbly Banter because I'm swagless.
I invited you yesterday. I said, why don't you come hang out on Bubbly Banter?
Yeah,
you
and
know?
they'll probably have me in for, the dork's opinion, whatever it is. We made you a segment. It's called Dork Time with Dork Face. So,
All inclusive.
yeah, all inclusive. I'm their token, is what it is. Jeez. It's a brand new episode.
no.
It is up right now. They
Yeah.
play a little What Would You Do?
Yep.
Let's see. We're talking about someone having their friend as a surrogate was on there as well.
Yes, not
But
Julie.
It's a cool thing. Monica takes control. She's the host. Antoine was on there. Her friend Alex, her
Yep.
BFF, was on there as well. But they always start by popping a bottle of champagne.
That's how we do it. It's
which
Bubbly Banter. That's how
Antoine
you gotta do it.
can't do.
Go ahead and pop it open. Woo! Can we pop it?
Twist and pull up.
Yeah, twist and pull.
It's not happening.
Twist and pull. We
There it is.
gotta wait for your pop.
I need help.
Alex, this
Can I
is
get-
Bubbly Banter with Alex and Antoine.
I've never opened a champagne bottle before.
Oh, this is
All
great.
right, are we there?
This is great.
And
And,
then I just
now
keep
you got to
going.
pop it right there.
Okay, get ready. He's finally going to open it and listen to how lame the pop is. You think I'm lame. Listen, you think that's swagless. Get ready.
Pull up. All right, here we go.
Pull up.
There it was.
It's a little pop.
What was that?
All right,
What
here we
was that? Huh? So, okay. Oh, it's so cute. It's like you opened a baby bottle or something.
It was a baby pop.
Yeah, one more time. You can...
Oh.
I did it. Victory.
Wow. So that's just the tip of the iceberg with him over here.
Yes.
We're going to get to know him a little bit more next, and then we're going to play the Lightning Bolt brand new birthday scam right at 7 o'clock. Goat Girl. Anytime I can showcase my opportunity and my skills, I have no swag, but Antoine, I do an excellent goat sound effect.
I'm excited to hear this.
I can die. Pretty good, isn't it?
Yeah,
That
it
was
is
really
good.
good.
I know!
That was really good.
That's a goat with swag.
It's okay. I'm only swag when I'm goat boy. Fair enough.
Oh, it's because we love you.
Do you? Oh, man. All right, Lightning Bolt is next, and then the only time I'm cool, goat time. I do an excellent goat. It's just,
Those is legitimate tears. That was funny.
yep. That's legit goat sound effect right there. It's the only animal I do well, but I do a damn good goat.
You should call it the Tom Brady.
Yep.
Let me do my Tom Brady
I could have filled in on Saturday Night Live when Jim Brewer was, high on everything and had to be kicked off the show. No, it's Roanoke 20 degrees, Lynchburg 16, New River Valley 19. Titty! That's actually been a question asked on the Facebook Live feed before because they see it on there because it's over your shoulder and they're like, "What is this?" Yes, they are the magic. It's actually the answer to all of the mysteries from the TV show Lost.
Right.
It's yes, R20, L16, and 19. You just have to turn your magic
I always
decoder
wanted to
pen.
watch that show and I never did.
Don't.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, I know what happens now. Spoilers. So
The problem with Lost was it was great in the beginning, but then I think it got lost in the weeds of its own self and couldn't explain its way out of everything.
Yeah.
And so the only logical explanation was the one everyone basically said from day one in the first place. And so that was I felt like I watched it for no damn reason.
Yeah. Because you already knew from the beginning.
I was.
Game of Thrones is my joint now.
I like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Game of Thrones. Binge watch that with Jared and I mean, I don't even know if we fed the kids. It was like our eyes were just red, strange watching.
Yeah.
They did a whole. It was like 3 weeks of nothing but Dothraki sex in the house. I mean, it was that was
Daenerys
screwed up,
over there.
man.
But it was because we feed our kids. I don't know.
Did one of them have a birthday?
I said one more episode.
I think I'm pregnant with a dragon.
They're
I don't
legit.
know what's going on. Hey,
hour-long
Adria.
episodes too.
Hi, Taylor. Taylor's here. Taylor of the Taylor that you know, Taylor. Taylor Coleman Taylor.
I finished the show.
Okay.
The one you were talking about?
Yeah.
Here you go, Monica.
Meet me on the east side.
I do it now. Here we go.
Say you send me on the east side.
She used to meet me on the east side, city where the sun don't set.
It's like Black Kermit. I like it. It's awesome. K92 Mornin Thang, Monica Brooks, Zach Jackson, and this guy over here. His name is Antoine,
That is I.
and he is maybe joining the K92 Mornin Thang. We don't know. I mean, applications are still open.
Bringing swag.
But
if
you're
that happens.
certainly, well, clearly we are out of swag, which is why you're here.
Oh my gosh.
Swag devoid.
It's probably our problem.
We
it's
need
just-
more swag.
I'm pulling us down because there's not enough. My lack of swag is canceling out Monica's swag.
Oh, I don't have any swag. No.
Well, I've taken it from you. I'm
yeah.
Highlander of the swag, and I just rob you of all of it. So Antoine is here, and I guess everyone, they know very little about you.
Right.
So what is there to know about you? Are you from this area originally? Where do you come from?
I was born in Maryland, but I was raised in Chatham,
Okay.
Virginia.
All right, Chatham is here. That counts.
Okay, I don't know
Okay.
what here.
That to me
So,
counts. It was so
yeah.
great when I first moved here. It was one of the most adorable things when I first met Monica too. And I said, "Are you from here?" And she said, "No, I'm from Bedford." I said, "Sweetheart, that counts as here.
What?
I'm
Did I-
sorry. Okay, if it's in the listening area, it's here."
Oh, okay.
Right. I say
Well, then,
here.
yeah.
If you say no, I'm not from here. The next answer should be Michigan. Like that's where you're from.
Okay,
instead.
well, I am from here.
Perfect.
Uh-huh.
Thank you.
Yes.
And you went to Virginia Tech.
I went to Virginia Tech.
Okay.
That was amazing. Loved
All
it.
right. Do you have any hobbies?
I like to play video games.
Okay.
I like to write jokes.
Okay.
I used to do stand-up. Haven't done it in a while.
If you've ever gone to Big Lit Conspiracy to any of their improv shows, you've been at those before. Is that correct?
Yes. So what year is this? 2019?
Yes.
So it was like 2014.
Okay.
I joined the Big Lit Conspiracy improv troupe.
Okay.
Absolutely amazing troupe. I was in there for 4 years and just took a little hiatus.
You were kicked out. I understand. That's fine.
It was a really cool group because I've done improv with you before.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Monica has been a part of our shows.
Antoine has volunteered to do the Wednesday morning confessional here in a little while, so he's going to admit something
Yes.
embarrassing or secretive or whatever. That's going to be at 7:15.
Oh,
yeah.
So you play video games? Are you a Fortniter?
No.
Okay.
It's just sports video games. And I say no like I'm above that, like I'm better than Fortnite, but it's all video games.
Right. No, I'm a different level of video games.
I mean, I don't know much about Fortnite, but from what I've heard from Zach, it's just one of those games where you don't really want to play it.
I can do the dances though.
Okay.
Oh, the dance moves and
Yeah.
the skins and stuff.
I would love to play Fortnite. Now, I'm a video game guy at heart. Loved video games my whole life.
Right.
I haven't played a video game outside of Lego insert superhero name here with my son in at least 2 years at this point. And I hate
2 years
that.
since you played a game.
Yeah.
Huh.
I know.
I'll babysit
Things, okay.
and then we can play video game.
Okay, yeah.
I think Lennon has control of
Well,
your-
that's the problem is they all
Of
have
your
control of the
system.
Xbox now,
Yeah.
so I end up, I've sat through plenty of Roblox
They
games.
took away your gaming chair and everything.
I've been excited as he gets a little bit older to sort of. I think that'll be my reunion with video games.
Okay.
My concern is the skill level will have passed me by at that point. That's why I can't play Fortnite because I stink at it.
Yeah, then I'm not good at those type of games either. It's like the Call of Duty's, Fortnites, where you have to kill people or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not good at those.
I played it one time. My feet hadn't even touched the ground, and somebody shot me. And that was it.
And that was the end of the game.
because I
That's
didn't
why.
realize
Okay.
you could
Turn the
speed up
game
your
off.
parachute to get down. So meanwhile, I'm like, tra-la-la-la-la,
Let's play Battleship.
taking in all of the scenery. Boom!
You came floating in like Mary Poppins.
I did, and they took me out. There was
Man.
no mercy whatsoever.
I hate this game.
Yeah, so
Games are stupid. Go read a book.
so me and Monica played dominoes like a couple of old people instead. That's what
Yeah,
we do.
like Battleship.
So Antoine's going to confess here in a minute. We've
Yes.
got to get into the lightning bolt, so I'm going to start that right now because we got just a couple of commercials to play. But let's do it because Monica needs to stop losing so dang
Oh my
much.
gosh, I know.
All right, it's the fastest 15 seconds on the radio. Monica is on a massive losing streak. We can't remember the last time she won anything. So
Haven't won any games this year.
Nope.
Right?
It's starting to
2019,
become.
it's been sucky.
It's sad, is what it is.
She probably wrote it in her planner. You just can't find it.
But she can't find it either. Of win, like she wrote win, but she
It
can't
was on
find
my
it.
to-do list. and
Maybe
I-
it's in there for today. So you call in, you team up with Monica and Antoine. You're trying to win. We're going to do a choice so we can do the Big Lit Comic Con.
Okay, yeah, family 4-pack of tickets to Big Lit Comic Con. They have 2 big days at Berglund Center, the February 9th and 10th, featuring comics, celebrity guests, food trucks, and much more. Get all the details at biglitcomiccon.com.
If you would rather family 4-pack tickets to the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs hockey game this Saturday, it is superhero night. 774-9236, 800-468-9236. Lightning bolt next.
Oh!
Big Lit
Comic Con!
I need to go to a Rail Yard game. I've never actually been.
I've never been to a hockey game.
That's the one sport I've never seen live.
They're fun. I took the kids a couple weeks ago. They liked it, and they had never been to a game either. As a sports fan,
Yeah.
and I'm not a huge hockey. I like hockey. I don't follow it
Yeah, me
on a
either.
day-to-day
I'm sorry,
basis.
what's your name?
I was much more into
Hey, Robert, you should have your radio turned off.
hockey when I used to play more video games because I liked NHL.
Yep.
So I would know the players. and
K92, hello.
stuff.
Hey, what's your
I
name?
think hockey is the single most enjoyable sport to watch live over any other sport.
I've heard that.
That is my, I think,
Especially if you're close to the.
and we're real honestly, even if you're not close, you're close. Like the arenas are not that big. I mean, I used to when I worked in Boston, our company had season tickets for the Bruins, so we'd always go. We had tickets, and we were in the last row. I mean, the wall was behind us, but we were also near center ice, and there were great seats. Like it didn't matter that we were. So to be in the last row, it still feels close and in the action. So that's really all you need.
That's what I need to do.
You just need to be in the door.
Next Oreo Brothers video, hockey game.
But yeah, I would. That's a good one for that because it's
Actually, ice skating we want to do too.
Okay.
But I want to do it when it's empty.
Uh huh.
Like I don't want to go Like when there's a bunch of kids that actually,
We can-
a bunch of Michelle Kwans.
We can arrange that. We can make a call.
Not even with the 4. I haven't done it, but I imagine I can still do it. Every time I see pictures of adults with that, it's hilarious. I'll grip the wall.
Just let them know we got to play one song, so it's going to be about 4 minutes.
But I told him to no. I just walked.
No, I got too much pride.
And I was like, so if Ava's out there, I'm like, okay, I just walk to her.
Without
you
your
move
shades on.
Microphone over there too, Monica, please.
Hello.
Yeah, so hockey, I think, is 1 as far as enjoyability level of live. I think baseball is 2 simply because it encompasses, it's a whole, it's the summertime, it's hanging out.
That's my favorite one.
It's historic. It kind of has that old-timey feel to it. You don't have to pay super attention to the game. It's about like drinking beer and whatever. And so I think baseball is
The
2.
wave chance, yep.
And then I think there's a significant gap.
Mm-hmm.
And number 3 is, it might even just be a tie for 3rd and 4th of basketball and football being sort of, I don't know.
Football is last for me.
I think it is for me, too.
And the reason basketball trumps it, because then you can see the perspective of how big the basketball players are. Football, you're not, no seats are close enough to where you can really see.
Basketball is at least, again, you can sort of, you get to see a little bit more than you would see on TV because you can kind of see how people are moving, where they're moving to, what coaches are doing, that kind of thing. And it is close. You're all close, again, sort of like hockey. So that's probably 3. And then 4, football, I think, is a distant 4th. The weather sucks. You're far away. It's boring. There's so many breaks.
I need to be in a box for football games. I need to be in a box for any sports events, if we're being perfect.
Well, of course.
But basketball, like watching on TV, I can't watch it because of the sound of the shoes.
Oh, she hates
Oh, see, I love that sound.
Oh, gosh.
When I coach basketball, like I'll wipe my shoes off like I'm gonna run with the girls just so I can squeak my shoes. I love that sound.
Squeak, squeak.
Ah, squeak, 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 squeak. But yeah, that's how I would rank them. And football, too. If you're going to a pro football game in particular, it's like, I could be home watching all the games right now instead of sitting here through one cold.
Yeah, exactly. My
$4 million.
brother cares nothing about sports at all. But he was like, let's do like a big brother, little brother bonding moment. So he got us luxury box seats to a Monday Night Football game.
Okay.
Where like the mayor of D.C. was in the box, and we were right beside the ESPN group. And like they came by, we met them, whatever. And so like I'm enjoying the game, and my brother goes, it's like a painting, because I couldn't care less about it. he goes, it's just like art in the background. Like, so he could not care less. He couldn't name 2 players out there. And Michael Vick was playing for the Eagles at that point. Like he couldn't care less. And then our mother was like, why didn't you invite me? So he had to get an extra ticket so my mother would come. She felt left out. She couldn't name the sport. They asked her, they said, who are the Redskins playing? She goes, the Lakers, is what she said to her coworker.
All right, then.
He looks like he might play this sport. And actually, my sister was at a gas station, and this guy walked in. He just looked really like he played football. He was a football player.
So your Facebook Live, the Facebook Live popped up on my phone.
Oh,
that's what started talking.
No.
No, it was you talking.
That's her. Bubbly. Oh my gosh.
People say I look like an athlete until I'm standing beside a real athlete. And then they're like, "Oh, you're not that tall at all."
Damn. Look at Tim at the gym. He was like, "You should have played sports in high school." I did color guard in bands and stuff, so I didn't really play any kind of.
If you would never told me that, in my head, like you played softball. In my head, you're a softball player.
Yeah, that's what he said. I should have played a sport, but I didn't.
Why not?
Oh, no, I did.
Color guard.
All district band. All district color guard, yay! What?
Monica Brooks lost yesterday.
I did.
Water is wet.
Yep. She really, yeah, water is wet. She lost the day before.
Uh-huh.
She lost all last week. She's lost this entire year.
I don't remember last week.
No. I don't remember anything.
I don't know.
Will today be the day she finally wins something around here in the lightning bolt?
Gotta
Monica
wake it
versus Antoine. Robert, it is your choice. Who would you like to team up with today?
Antoine.
Antoine, okay. He's
Okay.
like, yep, forget
He was
it.
really quick with that. That's all right.
You have lost
I know. I get it.
a lot. So
I don't
there's
blame
that.
him.
Is today the day? Angie, it's going to be you and Monica, okay?
Okay.
All right, and Angie, I know it's not super exciting to team up with Monica, but I just have a feeling. I don't know.
You do?
I have a little bit
I don't
of a
have any
feeling.
feeling to it.
You don't?
I don't.
I feel pressure.
You should feel
I
pressure.
feel a lot of pressure.
Okay.
And Monica doesn't feel anything because she's delirious. She had about 1 hour of sleep. But I feel like this is when you're at your best,
All right, we'll see.
when you have
See what
no
happens.
idea what's going on.
Yeah.
So we'll find out. Antoine, you won yesterday, so it's your choice. Would you like to go first or second in the game today in the Lightning Bolt?
I like to go first.
All right. Monica is sent to the soundproof chamber, and we will do 2 rounds, 2 different categories. You get 15 seconds. You just rattle off as many things as you can in that category. Points carry over to the second round, so every answer matters. Are we ready?
I guess so.
Okay. This could be a tough category for you.
I think it is.
All
I don't
right.
feel good about it.
Just based on your overall look, if you see Antoine on the Facebook and YouTube live video feed, this might be a tough one for him. 15 seconds to give me hairstyles. Go.
A bonnet, bald, a fade, a ponytail, a side ponytail, pigtails, a bowl cut, jerry curl, twisty, braids, French braids, cornrows.
Okay. Are braids and French braids the same thing?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
I'm going to say they're not.
Okay. I'll go with that they're not, because I also think ponytail and side ponytail are different hairstyles.
Yes.
Because one is normal and one is cuckoo. Okay, so
How
you
many?
got 12.
Okay.
That was way better than I thought. I was guessing about 5 or 6. So let's see. Let's get Monica in here.
All right.
All right, Monica. I have to walk to the soundproof chamber. You can see it go down when you go behind the scenes. Let's watch a show go down. All right, Monica, he got 12, which I was surprising. It was better than I thought he was going to do in this category. Okay. So are you
Okay.
ready for this?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Stare
I
at you.
guess.
The category, 15 seconds to give me hairstyles. Go.
Ponytail, updo, flat iron, a perm, braids, and a bob, curls, straight, bangs, a pixie cut, shave.
Okay.
I don't know. What did I?
Shave, whatever that was
Okay.
after the buzzer, so I didn't count
Okay.
that. But you got 10, which I
Okay,
thought
not
was
bad.
pretty
Not
good.
bad, I guess.
So we are still
All right.
in a close game. Monica does still have to leave again, though. December.
I thought you were going to say pixie straws when you said pixie.
The pixie cut it's one of my least favorite hairstyles for me personally, because short hair for me on ladies,
This is the first time I heard of it.
yeah, it just doesn't do it for
I'll
me.
have to look it up.
Pixie cut is it's the super short haircut. They look like Tinkerbell.
Oh,
The pixie.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's
Okay.
where it comes from.
Cool.
Okay, so the score is 12-10.
All right.
And the points carry over. So here we go. Again, you got to give me, Antoine, as many in 15 seconds hobbies as you can. Go.
Crocheting, knitting, riding a bike, exercising, eating, taking pictures, writing, reading, jump rope, playing basketball, playing football, playing baseball, playing soccer,
oh, God.
playing lacrosse, playing tennis, playing bingo, playing dominoes.
I'll
found a
accept
niche.
dominoes at the buzzer. Yeah, you did.
I found a niche
you
at the
hit,
end.
You hit your wheelhouse. Oh, man. That was 17. That was a lot. Man, that's going to be tough to beat here. 29. 29 is your total. As I go to get Monica again. Here we go. I'm going to tell her how many you got, and she's going to think I'm lying. You ready?
Okay.
Come on back. All right, Monica, he got 12 in the first round.
Yep. This was my favorite number.
50?
17?
Oh, close.
17.
Okay.
I was thinking you wouldn't
I
even
know.
believe me when I said 17. He got 17. He
17.
He hit a wheelhouse in this category,
Yeah.
and then he really
All
just
right,
started
Robert,
to
you
flow.
just won a prize. It's bigger than Comic-Con.
The losing streak is going to continue
All right.
unless you can give me 19.
You got this, Monica.
19. Okay.
You
Go
just
ahead.
you
Go
gotta
ahead.
if you can find the right category like he did within this category, the
Needs to be
subcategory.
the alphabet.
You have to get 19.
Just give me the alphabet.
Alphabet.
You might not get all 19 letters in 15 seconds.
If I did the alphabet as a category and someone couldn't get
ABC.
26, I'd be embarrassing.
EFG.
Like
Come on.
L, T. I wonder, you know what? I could do the category alphabet, but you can't do any letters in order. So you had to bounce around.
Oh, yeah,
That would
yeah,
be
yeah.
a little more thought-provoking.
That'd be
It's
tough.
not here, though. So 15 seconds, Monica. Come on. You can do this. No, you can't. You can do this.
Okay.
She can't do this. Yes, you can do this. Hobbies. Go.
Sleeping, eating, drinking, mulching, munching, and let's see, answering the phone. Let's see, working out, driving. Your hobby of reading and going to the. I don't know. Shoot, I told you.
Man, you got 9. Sorry, 9. And even with me count.
Did you count answering the phone?
I did.
Yes,
I did.
It's a fun hobby of answering the phone.
Hello? It's not talking on the phone. It's just answering it. Hello? Hang on. You're for somebody else. There you go. And I also counted
gosh.
munching.
Munch?
I don't know. It's a hobby for someone out there.
Well, you know.
I had to get up and walk away when you said, I took my headphones off and walked away when you said answering the phone.
Yeah, answering the phone. And again,
Somebody's going to text you and say, that is my hobby.
yeah.
I answer the phone and hang it back up.
Name and town, please. Shout you out.
Munching, I guarantee, is a hobby. It's an X-rated hobby, but it's definitely a hobby. So we got that.
Okay.
Congratulations
All right,
to
Robert. So, like I said before, you got that family 4-pack of tickets to Big Lake Comic Con. 2 huge days at the Berglund Center. Check them out February the 9th and 10th, featuring comics. They have celebrity guests, food trucks, and so much more. Tickets on sale now. Go to biglakecomiccon.com.
Congratulations, Robert. Hang on. Loser Week continues tomorrow.
It sure does.
On the K92 Mornin
gosh.
Thang. Birthday scam is next. Goat Girl. And then Antoine won at the game. But will he win in the confessional booth? He's got to go in there. He's got to
What a
confess
day.
something embarrassing or a secret that he's been keeping or whatever. He volunteered. I asked him. I said, "You want to do the confessional?" He said, "Absolutely."
Yeah.
I'm in.
So we'll bump it a little bit early because Antoine's got to leave at 7:30. So
Yep.
at 7:15, the Wednesday morning confessional is on the way. We are currently incident-free on the roads. If you see anything out there, pull over and text it safely to the number 52353. School closing list is on our website at K92radio.com if you need that for the closings and delays. Super cold this morning and fairly cold today. Sunny, though. High 31. Sunny tomorrow, 29. Cloudy on Friday, high 41. It's 20 degrees right now at K92. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes.
Good game, all.
Good game. Good game. Hang on, Robert. Munching.
Oh, my God.
Munch, munch, munch.
So what happened was, like, I was going through the hobbies, and I was like, okay, I was thinking real hobbies, and then I said, like, one sport. I was like, oh, yeah.
Right. And then he was...
sports are hobbies.
Yeah, he was like
So
playing football, playing soccer, playing hockey,
Yeah.
playing basketball, playing lacrosse, playing bowling. You know, it's like it was 9 of them in a row.
And I said playing dominoes because you guys said.
Yep.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
so that's... He hit the wheelhouse on that one. Hi, Brittany.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, Jose.
Yes, Miss Monica was a band nerd like us.
Yes. Hey, have you won with us before?
Siobhan
What's
Booth
your,
says, Antoine Wilson, what are you doing on the radio? Oh, my God, I miss you. Hi, Rachel. Hi, Carrie. Hi, April. Tara. Jenny. Julie. Melissa. Melissa. Hello, Melissa.
All right. Okay, what's your address?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, we got you, and you know where we're located. We're open Monday through Friday, 35:30. So you swing on by, okay, and pick up your tickets. Oh yeah, that's fine. Yeah, we can change that over to that. All right. Thank you. You too. Bye bye.
Which one did they pick?
He wants hockey.
Okay. Cool. Co. Try to help me not forget tomorrow that and Friday that we're going to do the masquerade ball for the lightning
Oh yeah,
bolt.
yeah.
And I'll do it as a choice. I mean, they can go to Comic-Con if they want, but that is one of the choices. Alotech. Robana.
Good morning in the WFIR newsroom. I'm Joey Self with your K92 news update. Roanoke Fire EMS has a new deputy chief. 25-year veteran Marcy Stone is now one of 2 deputy fire chiefs and the highest-ranking woman in the department. Dr. Lee Learman has been appointed head of the Virginia Tech Carilion Medical School. The school announced yesterday Learman, a graduate of Harvard Medical School, will take over in July. He previously served as Associate Dean of Academic Affairs and Graduate Medical Education at Florida Atlantic University. A bill that would prevent the closure of the Central Virginia Training Center has failed to make it out of a Senate committee. While the bill voted down yesterday, sponsored by Republican State Senator Mark Peake, would have kept the center in Madison Heights, which currently cares for 65 residents with intellectual and developmental disabilities, open. State Senator Steve Newman, who co-sponsored the bill, plans to reintroduce it. And Capitol Hill negotiators are hopeful of an agreement as they officially kick off talks on a Homeland Security spending bill that has been trapped in a stalemate over President Trump's long-stalled border wall. Check it to K92 weather. Very cold. Wind advisory now in effect, and we have a wind chill advisory beginning at 4 today. So look for sunny and breezy this afternoon, a high about 33. Clear skies tonight, overnight low at 9. And sunny tomorrow with a high at 29. In the WFIR newsroom, I'm Joey Self. You're up to date on K92.
Forgot to play It'll Be, It'll Be. Oh, no. I do declare. That's unfortunate. Fling-a-ding-a-ding. All right. Baby, it'll be, it'll be. Turn your headphones down if you don't mind. It's only because it will pick up on the speakers and then it gets flagged on YouTube.
Oh, gotcha. That makes sense.
Yeah, the MP3 bots will hear it. And they flag, even though it's like way in the background. It's like a 2-hour broadcast, and I'll hear for 10 seconds. The whole feed will get shut down, and if I appeal, it gets denied because that makes total sense.
Gotcha.
Because you're right. That's me featuring the song.
Yeah.
Bull crap. Not to mention the fact that we pay the licensing fees already.
I was about to say, I was going to ask that.
It is stupid, as they say.
Who's they?
I don't know.
People.
The internet.
Did you see that thing about Jesse?
Yes, that was awful.
That's crazy.
Yeah. People are awesome, aren't they?
I saw that. I could not believe that.
That happened.
Yeah, like it happened. It doesn't matter that it was.
So I had some Daily Mail had some story came across this morning that I saw too. It was a guy punched 2 girls in the face outside of a nightclub. Like he was a big guy too. It was like outside of a club in L.A. and he was fighting with a hot dog vendor because the hot dog was $6 or whatever. And this jackass is, I'm the king of the streets, is what he's screaming. He's screaming at the hot dog guy. Some other hot dog guy offered him a free hot dog just to shut him the hell up. And he was still yelling and going crazy. And these 2 girls come over and they're like, you have a free hot dog. Would you just let it go? And he just punches both of them in the face. And then leaves. But what's insane about it is there's all this video. There are a ton of people standing around doing nothing, just watching.
Well, that was our, what would you do?
Right.
Yeah.
And a bunch of them laughing and cheering as he's punching these women in the face, which is insane. Now, but the challenge you get into is like, I think to myself, all right, do you intervene at that point? Because crazy people have guns also. And is this the day I want to die over a hot dog that I had nothing to do with,
And you don't know if like that person has people, like what we're talking about.
Right.
Like,
right.
People are just
And that's the unfortunate thing about all of that. But it's just...
Jim said with the trip to New York, he's like, that's why you worry. He said, you can't just be, sometimes
you can't be you. Yeah, you can't be you.
Stand by. Now, I think it's very important to do this right here. I just need to let everyone know that the phone numbers of the radio station are 540-774-9236. It's very important. You got to pay attention. 800-468-9236. Why am I telling you those numbers? Because it is important that you call them. because Monica Brooks' favorite hobby is answering the phone, as we just learned in the lightning bolt.
Yes, I didn't say my
Right.
favorite hobby, but I'm just throwing out there someone's
No,
hobby.
that's all right. That's all right. So you have to help a woman. It's her true passion in life. Now,
Right.
she's not going to talk to you. She's just going to answer the
She
phone.
likes to say hello.
And then she's done. Hello,
Oh, man.
K92, and then she'll just hang up on you. That's all it is.
Yeah.
So if you would like to help a woman with her hobby,
Exactly.
and
got
she
someone
will,
calling right
yeah,
now.
just go ahead. And you don't have to talk to
They
him.
hung up.
Oh.
How dare you ruin my hobby?
They did not support your hobby.
No.
It really sucks when people don't support your passions. You
Exactly.
know?
Oh, God.
They try to cut you down.
Yeah.
They say, oh, you should probably quit that and just, focus on work.
Yeah.
It's your true love.
Oh, finally, Alana.
All right,
I have
let's
to
see.
take this
Go
one.
All right,
ahead.
you gotta take it.
Okay.
K92, hello. Hello. Oh, you hung up.
That's okay.
One more.
You're only supposed to answer the phone. You don't have to talk to these people. That's all it is.
Yeah, you
But
just
I didn't get my hello out. They hung up before I could even
you
say
just
hello.
answer the phone and you put it down. It's your hobby. Mission completed.
Maybe you know what this is. I believe this is what it is. Is now everyone who's calling in, their hobby is hanging up on mine.
That is right. That is it.
This works out great.
That's
You've empowered
exactly
them.
Right.
Right. So if you would like to help a crazy woman enjoy her hobby, 540-774-9236 to make it happen. Brand new birthday scam is next. Goat Girl. And I get to make very realistic sounding goat sound effects. So that is next. Hello?
That is correct, yes? Let me just call and hang up.
All right, there you go. They're calling for you now. They're
Oh,
dying
my
to talk to you.
gosh.
Look at this.
K92, hello. Hey, what's your name? Hey, Marcy, thank you. Thank you for calling, and I hope that you have a wonderful morning.
Goodbye.
All right, bye-bye. Thank you.
Yep.
K92, hello. Hello. Oh, they hung up. They're following along. K92, hello. Hello. Oh, yeah. K92, hello.
This is hilarious. This is
Hey, what's your name? Paige. Thank you. Thank you for calling me this morning, and I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.
That way, hang us up. Don't answer the next one. You can get on your microphone. Is all you need to do. You'll be good to go. Okay.
They are this is wonderful.
Go ahead. No, you don't. No. Don't. I'll do it.
K92. Hello? Hello? Hey, what's your name? Dustin. Hello to you, and thank you for calling K92. K92, hello? Hey, yes, what's your name? Hey, Nikki, this is Monica. I thank you so much for calling. You have a wonderful day. Yes.
Thank you for feeding her love,
you.
Nikki. We appreciate it. Next time, Nikki, you're allowed to feed your hobby of hanging up on Monica. That'll be the next time. Have a great day, Nikki.
Bye. You too.
Bye, Nikki.
Oh, man. Fun little hobby.
I know. There you go. You have to meet people, and then get on the phone with them. Don't have to hold that conversation.
You can get on your mic.
K92. Who is he, honey? K92.
Can I hear
Hello? Hello?
Hello?
I have a song request.
No, you cannot.
That's it. They requested the song.
Dustin. Thank you. K92. Hello.
Hi.
Hey. Wonderful day.
How do you like it?
Nick.
Hey, you too.
Bye, Nikki.
Tim Ray is in the building.
Oh, Lord.
What up, Tim Ray?
Oh, no. Here we go. For the lead. For the lead. All right. Here. It is her true love in life. It is her passion, as we learned in the lightning bolt. Monica's hobby of answering the phone, which we are letting her do.
K92.
Hello,
Hey, what's your name?
Dustin.
Dustin. Hello to you, and thank you for calling K92.
Thank you.
Magical, right here.
K92, hello.
Hi. I was wondering if I could tell Monica good morning.
Hey, yes, what's your name?
It's Nikki.
Hey, Nikki, this is Monica. I thank you so much for calling. You have a wonderful day.
I just heard you on the radio, and I know you like answering phones.
Yes.
She loves thank you for feeding her love,
you.
Nikki. We appreciate it.
See, I didn't hang up on y'all. I promised y'all. So
Next time, Nikki, you're allowed to feed your hobby of hanging up on Monica. That'll be the next time. Have a great day, Nikki.
I
Bye.
hope you have a great day. Bye.
You too.
Bye, Nikki.
Okay, and that's no more of your personal time at work. That's
Okay.
it. Stop
All
doing
right.
your hobby.
All right, I
You
guess
get
I gotta
back to
stop. I gotta
work now.
Simmer.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
If you would like to birthday scam somebody in your life, hit us up at K92morninthang.com. Antoine is going to confess something here in a minute in the Wednesday morning confessional. We'll see what that is. This comes from Jonathan. It says, Zach, please birthday scam my wife. I think it would be hilarious. Something I think you can use is that a while back we did one of those talent agency headshot event things. I always call them that too, for our daughter. Actually, I should say my wife did, because I told her the whole thing was ridiculous and nothing would ever come out of it, and she did it anyway. We have heard nothing, and I know she keeps thinking eventually we'll get a call, so maybe you could be that call. I can do that. Mm-hmm. Here's your birthday scam on your K92 Mornin Thang. Say hello to Goat Girl.
Hello.
Hello.
Okay. May I ask who's calling?
But of course, my name is Nigel Tufnell, and I am from the talent agency. Where may I find the mother of this gem, this Caden? Is that you?
Yes, it is. Hi. I'm Stephanie. I'm her mother.
Oh, Stephanie. Lovely Stephanie. You came to one of our events, did you not?
Yes, we did.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
we like what we see, and we want to see more.
Oh, my God. Really? That's great.
Abso-freaking-lutely. So, we have a role for your little superstar. Are you ready?
Yes.
Say hello to Goat Girl.
Goat Girl?
Yes, Goat Girl. It's based on the children's book. You know, Goat Girl. Goat Girl goes to Washington. Goat Girl meets Sheep Boy. Very, very popular.
I've never heard of that one.
Well, are you 5 years old?
No.
Well, exactly. That's why. Anyway, we are starting off with a photo ad campaign with Mountain Dew. But if all goes well, Stephanie, the sky is the limit. We are talking movies, TV shows, superstardom.
Oh, my God. Is this for real?
Is this for real? Do I sound like the kind of idiot that would come up with something as ridiculous as Goat Girl on my own?
Well, that's true.
Yes.
Okay. Well, so what do we need to do next?
Well, first, I need to know a few things. Like your little angel. She good with wearing horns?
Horns?
Yes, horns. She's part girl, but she's part goat, so we will attach some cute little horns to her head. That cool?
Yeah, I'm sure that she won't mind if
Okay.
it's part of the costume.
Fantastic. Also, can she bleat?
Can she what?
Bleat. You know. Can she make a good goat noise?
I'm sure that she can. We'll definitely practice with her.
Fantastic. And while you do that, and she's doing her bleating, get her to munch on a tin can a little bit for us.
Say what?
You know, those silly goats in the cartoons, they're always eating cans. It's hilarious.
Okay, but she can't actually eat a can.
Well, of
Okay.
course she can't eat a can, you silly doofus. Just have her nibble on it just a little bit. Trust me, when she has the horns on, this all makes sense.
Okay, all right, that's fine. I mean, we can practice with that too.
Fantastic. By the way, I happened to notice one of our pictures of your little angel had a woman in the background. Long brown hair, brown eyes. I assume that was you?
Yes, that's me.
Lovely. Stephanie, here's the deal. You are one hot mama.
Oh, thank you.
I believe, in fact, I have a role for you, too.
You do?
Abso-freaking-lutely. You do nudes?
Do I do what?
Nudes. Topless, mostly. Goat Girl's mom prances around a little with the horns and some goatskin pants. It is super hot.
I'm not sure I understand. Isn't this for Mountain Dew?
Yes. It's their new Mountain Dew Raw. Getting all raw with it.
I'm not sure that I'm comfortable with all this.
500 G's, lady. That's your pay.
$500,000?
Yes, we say G's in the biz. Sounds more awesome that way. You're going to take the old bra off or what?
Oh, God. I mean, I'm definitely going to have to talk to my husband about all this.
No, I don't think you have to. You're on a birthday scam. Hi. Keep your clothes on. It's cool. Yeah, Zach from K92. Happy birthday.
What? Oh, my God.
I can do it in my loud voice. Zach from K92. Super loud. Happy birthday.
Oh, I guess I should be relieved.
So this comes from your husband who told me you did that little talent search thing, and he's sort of been making fun of you the whole time about it.
Oh, God. Jonathan?
Yes.
He called you? That is so like him.
Mm-hmm.
He's been teasing me about this whole thing for like months.
Well, your
It's
magical
like,
call.
That was such a scam. That was such a scam. And now he's playing the show coming
I don't know if it's a scam, but I know this is a scam. So, birthday scam here. Happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
Well,
Mountain Dew
he
Raw.
said 500 G's.
Yeah, 500 G's, man.
Hold on.
Goat Girl
changed.
and the Adventures of Goat Milf. It all works out.
Oh, that was funny.
Money talks.
Confession next.
Like, hold on.
She said 500,000. She said, "Wait up." Okay, hold on.
That's the one I always, any of those stupid ones like the pay is $500,000. What?
Oh my God. They jumped into
G's.
that was so
It's more important when you say G's.
And the way you said "do nudes."
do
It was
the
like,
nudes?
At first, I was like, "Do nudes."
Yeah.
The nudes?
I would like to do nudes.
The what? Nudes, topless, goat milk.
I called Monica. You didn't answer. Somebody I went to college with. That's the Cyberbomb.
Oh.
Siobhan.
Oh, she has a call back. Hey. Start back in my hobby. And a muncher. That's the.
That's why I pointed to you.
There it is.
I do love this song. I was joking about it at halftime for Super Bowl, but I'm gonna be into it.
Oh, you are?
I love this song.
Fired.
Rock and roll! This is
Stay
rock
with
and
Jake.
roll music right here. Okay, Antoine, you get
Yes.
two options here for your confessional.
Okay.
You may confess to your traditional Catholic church organ, if you
Okay.
would like, or you may confess to what we refer to as Black Church. Those are your choices. Sometimes it depends on the sin,
Yeah. 'Cause I have two in my head. I'm trying to think which one I'm gonna go with.
Go with the one that's better.
Okay. All right.
Go with the worst one. Let's do that.
All right. We're gonna go with the Catholic.
Okay. Oh man, we're getting serious right here. This is a real sin. This is not one of them fake sins. Oh my God. All right.
Oh my God.
Becky, look at her butt. All right. Confession next. Good girl. Hello, good girl.
What up, Cardi?
You know she can't really eat a can, right?
So when she has the horns on, this all makes sense. Just get her to munch on the can just a little bit.
Cardi.
Stop.
Let's get it.
All right.
Have you seen the music video for this? I'm sure you have.
No.
You need to see it. It's a really good, and I think that made me like the song that much more.
Super Bowl halftime performers, Maroon 5, who canceled their press conference, by the way, yesterday. Did you see that?
No, I didn't.
Because they didn't want to answer questions about Kaepernick and knees and all that stuff. Like, do we have to even ask these questions?
Oh, wow.
Come on.
So they had to cancel it.
It's Maroon 5. They're your grandma's favorite rock band. Would you just let them get up there and do their thing? And make everything political and annoying. Come on.
Well.
Okay, it's not Angry Tuesday.
No,
though,
it's
so
not.
It can't be. All right. Put that
It's
away.
time for confessional, though.
It's time for me to be my alter ego. Priest guy. Conduit to the Lord. That's what it is.
Yes.
Wednesday, we do a confessional, and we all take turns. Last week, it was Monica.
Mm-hmm.
The week before, it was me.
Yep.
We got this Antoine guy who's here.
Oh, I'm confessing by myself.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This is all you.
Oh,
thought we
yeah.
were-
No, this is a feature by Antoine.
Okay.
We can't. Good Lord, we can't sin once a week. Once every 3. That's good. Antoine has been sitting in with us a little bit this week. He'll be here tomorrow and Friday as well, and so we wanted to give him the opportunity to cleanse. I mean, if you're going to be on this show, 2 things are going to be a guarantee. 1, you're going to sin a lot.
Right.
And 2, you're going to have to confess a lot.
Okay.
But that's the only
These
way.
are my confessions.
Right. It's the only way you actually make it into heaven. Freddie Mac says so because he went to Liberty. So we know that that's how it works.
It's official.
Yeah.
That's how it works. Okay.
He's got God's syllabus, so that's how it works. Antoine, my friend, I give you the floor. What's going on?
Okay. So this is something that I've actually held in the majority of my life, but it is a sin that I continue to do.
Interesting. So this is something you've been doing this for a very long time.
I started at a young age,
Wow.
and it's become like almost an addiction.
Okay.
And I'm not proud of it, but it feels good in the moment, and so I think like it's time to get it off my chest.
Okay.
So I appreciate you guys giving me the opportunity to share it with you.
We do what we can.
I feel like this is a safe place. So
I'm not sure about that, but you know what? It's fine.
It is.
All right.
You know what it is? It's the only place you have.
So growing up, my mother had a lot of decorative things in the house, like decorative china that
Little
we
whatnots?
yeah, like just little things that look nice that myself and my brother could never touch or have. It was just for company to come over.
Okay.
And she had decorative towels in the bathroom, hand towels and like full-size bath towels.
What'd you do?
I know.
To this day, anytime that I'm home and she's not there, that's what I bathe with.
Okay. All right.
I will use that
You use the fancy towels.
every single time that she's not home to where I know to have time to dry before and she has decorative loofahs too. Anything that I'm not supposed to use to shower and cleanse myself, I use.
These are decorative.
These are decorative.
These
like
are not
You don't
for
touch
you.
she
them.
purchased. They hang up.
Mm-hmm.
They have the ones that I can use are folded off to the side. Like those, there's a space for those.
Yeah.
I use the ones that match the paint, like in the bathroom and the tiles and stuff like that.
She is going to get you.
Those are not to be used. This is like sitting
Do
on
not
the couch
touch.
in the living room, the formal living
don't.
room.
Exactly.
Oh.
And I've done. I think I started this when we moved. It was 6th grade when we moved into my mother's current house, and it's
And you've been
ever
doing it
since
since
then.
then. Ever since
Ever
then.
If
since
she's
then.
listening right now, she's going to walk into her bathroom and say, "Oh,
Tainted.
Yeah,
Tainted.
all of them.
These decorative towels have been used, and I bet you feel like a real fancy man when you're using those towels.
Because I know that nobody else has used them, so I feel so good and clean.
okay." Oh.
Oh, that is some
At least it
shame
didn't
right
turn
there.
into like American Pie situation or
yeah,
something.
no,
You know, like,
no.
it was like, oh,
No, nothing-
I was like,
nothing
do we
like-
need the delay button?
was,
Where is this? Well,
yeah.
so-
Boy, that escalated quickly.
These poor towels. What's going on? Why are they so crusty? I don't know. Okay, thank you. You have been forgiven and cleansed and
yeah,
everything.
but your
Thank
mom's
you.
going to call you
Can't
now.
save you from
Yes.
your mama though. That is that's you're on your own on that one. But we do appreciate your bravery.
Yeah.
Because I do believe your life is slightly in danger right now.
She's
Yeah.
going to be upset
Right.
whenever she
Yeah,
finds out.
she's going to find out.
She's not going to kill you because she loves you.
You're her baby.
But I
Yeah.
do believe there could be a possibility of a maiming. A maiming might happen.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah, we'll
I'm
get
going to
into
have
that.
to go to church. When I go
Oh
home.
man, that is rough right there. Okay, on the way, we're going to do Blow Your Mind. I feel like Monica's going to have to apologize for one of the stories because it's her fault. You made
It's
this
my
happen.
fault?
A child was trapped because of you. So we'll get into that. Also, the return of a television show that most people loved. A food television show is getting a reboot. We'll explain next.
Okay.
We are incident-free on the roads. However, if you see anything out there, you can always pull over and text it to the number 52353. Super cold this morning, so if you were anywhere yesterday that had a little bit of glaze of ice or snow, could be slippery. Definitely want to start your car. Want to watch out for, as Monica said, your window falling off.
Make sure you got good windows. Don't roll them down all the way because it might just crack off and fall into the road.
I do have reports from VDOT of an accident 81 southbound at mile marker 119.4. It does say all lanes are open, right shoulder closed, though, so there could be slowdowns in that area. 52353 again. If you see anything, sunny today, cold, high 31. Sunny tomorrow, high 29. Cloudy on Friday, high 41. 60 next week, though, so cross your fingers for that one. It is not 60 right now. It's 20 at K92. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes. Maybe you want to just hunker down and do some tax stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't want to do that.
Well, no one wants to, and that is why you have an expert do your taxes for you.
Yeah.
I applaud the people that say, I do my own taxes. I'm like,
oh, gosh. You remember that time I told you?
Why
I was
torture?
18 and I was doing taxes?
that too.
At 18, you did your own?
Well, I was doing it for other people.
That's even scarier.
I know.
That's terrifying.
She worked at one of those franchise places.
And now my hobby is answering the phone.
Yeah.
So,
And it's actually a good indication if you go to some of these franchise places, because we're here to talk about Kemble Tax Service instead, is you have no idea who's doing your taxes. It could be 18-year-old Monica.
Yep.
Good Lord.
yeah.
That's scarier than Bird Box to have to deal with all of that. So David Kemble is an expert. This is a place that's open year-round. This is his life. This is what he does. He has spent almost 200 hours learning all the new tax laws. So he's ready, because if you haven't paid attention, tax law is completely different this year. Oh, and David, as the expert who's open year-round and knows more than these other people, he's also cheaper than them, which is amazing. Yeah. He's about a third less than a national chain, so he's going to get you more money in your taxes. He's going to save you money on what he's charging, and he's going to make sure your taxes are done right. This is a no-brainer. It's a local business, and you get to support them. You get the same preparer every year, and it's a family-run business. 2 awesome locations for you. Orange Ave in Roanoke across from Denny's, then in Salem, it's across from Lewis Gale next to Subway. Appointments and drop-ins are welcome. So get that number to call now. Make that appointment if you want, or just pop in there, KembleTax.com. That is KEMBEL tax.com. Make this the year that you switch to Kemble Tax Services. Lovely, lovely, wonderful. That's exactly perfect. That's what we're going for.
I didn't realize it was just me, though.
Because
you said we take turns. Like, okay,
well, yeah. I didn't. Yeah,
I did think about it. Like, that would be a lot of confessing.
I might have selectively not made that specifically detailed so as to not make you nervous. I'd be like, oh, it's only me and no one else. Better to just put you on the spot. Hey, it's only you and no one else. Ready, go. Here you go. No time to think. It would just be too long if we all did it. So it gives you the ability to build it up and whatever. So, all right. Perfect. Good. That was another fun. Good day in the books. I believe tomorrow we're going to try cheese coffee while you're here.
Okay.
Monica's going to.
You guys talked about it yesterday.
Yep. Now, have you found like a recipe of how to do it, or are you just like dump? Okay, cool. So you can just buy one of those like cans of cold brew.
I have cold brew.
Okay, yeah, perfect. We'll do that and mix in the little foamy thing. I think we will do our best to try to make it actually look halfway pretty, so we can take a picture of it.
Hey, they told me that. Oh yeah, I was like, I said the.
Oh, hang on. Okay, sorry, I didn't. I got to refresh. Oh, please, all the time. Trust me.
Amazing commercial for Kemble. Monica doing taxes at 18. Oh, very nice.
What's funny is my cousin. She did taxes at 18.
Yeah.
Well, and that's the thing. David's funny too, because he'll say it when I've sat down with him. He's like, you can say things like
the election polls. I did that at 18. I was doing all that stuff, and I was the youngest person at all.
He's funny. He said, "I'm sure they'll be fine doing your taxes because they have been studying how to do taxes since November." Yeah, that's what he always says.
I still had the books at home.
Yeah.
Because I had to study and do my stuff, and I was in school too. I'll do your taxes, and then I'm working the polls.
Yeah.
And where I was the youngest person, I was always the runner, doing stuff because everybody else was like,
Yeah, Monica doing your taxes is a terrifying thing.
An 18-year-old.
Yeah. My focus be off.
Right. I don't want an 18-year-old helping with anything outside of maybe like putting together my Snapchat profile. Like you're right. You help me all day long with that.
Setting
All
up
right.
the DVD player.
Help me with my Fortnite skills. Teach me how to floss. Like that's what you're do. Know your role. Stay in your lane,
I
man.
want to talk about finance. I want to
Right.
help you with your 18-year-old.
I ain't teaching you how to do really good videos on TikTok, but my daughter can. You know, like this.
I still don't understand TikTok. I only see ads for it.
It's
We'll see you tomorrow.
it's Musically. Did you ever mess around with Musically at all?
No, but
Okay.
I'm more familiar with that one.
That's
So
it.
it's-
Musically is TikTok. It became TikTok.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Musically. It's so you
Is
know
someone
you.
playing? Oh no. Okay, never mind. Oh, scared me. I
So
thought
you
it was-
just you lip sync. It's a little lip sync videos, and you can do the little features and or to the memes and stuff. But it is for 11-year-olds. But that's I also need to reach 11-year-olds. Well, they're trying to do more. But yeah, that's probably here in the new year, especially if once we can get a social person up and running, is to kind of do more of those. Because they're easy, and really, especially if someone else is in control, they're like, "Hey, lip sync to this right now." Okay, here we go. And then you do it, and then they take care of it, like instead of us trying to do it. But there's no reason why we shouldn't be doing it to the songs we play on the radio anyway, all the damn time. So it's
Oh, poke myself in the nose. I like chewing on a stick. Being a muncher.
She said stick, stick, chewing on the stick. Just yeah. I don't know, just in case. All right, sir. Good job. Thank you. Appreciate it. Good. Antoine goes now to his actual job. Iced out mommy.
Edamame.
I don't wanna be toca la voodoo banana.
Today's the day I like to stand because I have to wake up. Wake it up, wake it up. Let's see.
Go. Put that there. Stand by. Stand by.
Quack, put water.
Speaking of coffee, tomorrow we're going to try cheese coffee.
Mm-hmm. You brought it up.
It's a thing.
Yeah, and it possibly could be good.
Maybe.
Cream cheese, though.
Yeah.
You're not a fan. You're not a fan of cream cheese.
I like it on a bagel.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't love cheesecake. And I
Yeah.
feel like this is getting closer to that.
Yep.
This is a sensation. Cheese tea is a thing in fancy coffee and tea places. And now these places are launching this cheese coffee.
So
which
it's
I know.
supposed to be like cold brew with cream cheese and I think whipped cream on top, and then you do a little bit of cocoa powder on top.
So it's just
Sprinkle
kind of
that
this
on.
light layer of, it's supposed to be sort of this creamy thing that sits on top of your coffee. It looks pretty. And no one seems to say it tastes gross. So we'll see what's going on.
Check it out.
Monica has put together all the components of cheese coffee, and we will try it tomorrow. Oh, the 7:15. So right around this time, we will do that for your planning purposes. Birthday scam, if you missed it, will be reared at 8:15. It is called Goat Girl. Coming up here and blow your mind, Monica, you're going to have to apologize because I feel this is your fault.
My fault.
The fire
I did
department
this.
had to be called because of something that happened to this poor child.
What?
That was probably just doing something that you recommended in a Thang hack once.
Oh, God.
Yep. So you're going to have
give
to
warnings.
apologize. Yeah,
You
but
know.
children they don't know
They
any
don't
better.
listen. They don't pay
listen
attention.
to warnings. And Monica, we don't
Read the
care.
warning.
It's all about the blame game around here,
Yeah.
and we blame you. So we will
Uh-oh.
get into that. It's coming up next. It's cold, but also the reboot of one of the most popular food shows of all time. That's next. Oh, what is up, Dwayne? What's going on? Now that is a cousin of yours, correct? Dwayne Nelms, not DeWism.
No.
But are you related to Dwayne Nelms?
Probably.
Yeah, because there's a Nelms side. Dwayne, are you related to Monica's family? Yeah, he's got to be. He went to Liberty High School in Bedford.
Oh, I know Dwayne. Yes. Yeah.
Oh, Dwayne, of course.
We have two ways. Yes.
Yeah. I'm like, not DeWism.
Not nephew.
Right, not nephew. I'm guessing this is cousin Dwayne, probably.
A cousin.
Probably a cousin. I mean, usually it's
Everyone
safe.
is related.
It's safe to guess if you're from Bedford, everyone is a cousin.
Everyone is related.
It is. Yeah. There's no doubt about that. Avo lavo be duvu. I said Eman.
What are we doing at the gym today? Woo.
I don't know. I ain't going, so.
Oh, you're not going? Oh.
No, I got a meeting.
yeah.
I won't be there. Monica, sometimes one must make money moves. So I
Okay.
need to make
I
some
understand
money
that.
moves. Shall Cardi B myself?
Making money moves.
Eh.
Hey, he does resemble like a bird a little bit. Nothing bad. But when it go back to him, he's like, oh.
The redheaded
Okay.
dude? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, I know who you're talking about without having to see. How dare you provide a somewhat
last name
accurate
goes-
description of his bird-like qualities?
Oh.
You.
Not bad.
You
Not bad.
accurate meanie.
Oh, what?
Stand by.
Sunflower.
I just really like that song. I don't know why.
Sunflower.
It's probably because
Quick.
it's only 2.5 minutes.
Yeah,
It's not
it's
long enough for me to
fast.
hate it. Speaking of superhero movies, that one's from the Spider-Man one. This Black Panther 2, the rumors are starting now. Michael B. Jordan, will he return to the movie?
I don't think so.
All right, now, spoiler alert, it's been plenty of time. He dies in the movie.
Right.
But that really does mean nothing in the superhero world.
No, he could appear as a flashback and, different.
The upcoming
character.
Avengers
I don't know.
Endgame shows you how all your favorite superheroes return from the dead from the last Avengers movie.
Oh, I know.
So they're already basically saying, yeah, he's going to be back in it. And Disney would be fools not to have him because he's the hottest thing.
Yeah,
Not to say that everybody else isn't great in that cast, but Michael B. Jordan is...
He's a hot character.
he's a
for
legitimate Oscar contender.
Sure. All right. Well, I'm curious. How are they going to bring him back?
Well,
are they gonna
because... Okay, so where are we going? Okay, so Angela Bassett, who's
Yep.
in Black Panther, she was asked about it, and her husband chimed in and said, just go ahead and say it. Yes, everyone will be there, including Michael B.
So he's tired of hearing it?
Right.
Her husband said it?
And she does add, we don't technically see him go into the ocean, so you don't know what's going on there. Yeah.
True.
So I think it's a pretty safe bet.
Number 2.
They're rebooting everything. So
What we
now they
got?
are rebooting 30-Minute Meals with Rachel Ray is coming back, Monica.
What?
Food Network. Uh-huh.
I mean, I'm not mad at it, but at the same time, doesn't she have a show already? Like, we watch her cook on the Rachel Ray show.
Right, but that's not the show, the 30-Minute Meals show. I mean, she's got her magazine, her talk show's in its 11th season now.
Wow.
Yeah. So from
Can we bring back Emerald?
Oh, I'd love to bring back
Bam.
Emerald. I
Get the
know.
live band and all kinds of stuff.
I would like that more than this because you're right. I feel like we already get this. From 2001 to 2012, she filmed over 300 episodes of 30-Minute Meals, and it is back on April 1st. But they rebooted the Good Eat show.
Yeah.
They actually were going to reboot Mario Batali's show until, that all happened.
Oh,
so that one
yeah.
got shelved.
Number 1.
Number 1, Cold. Cold. Man, it's cold.
It's what is it? The flash freeze?
It's the polar vortex. That's the word you're going to hear. And yeah, it's cold here, but in the Midwest, it is some of the coldest temperatures ever. Not just, today. They mean since recorded time.
Record temps.
Okay. Monica, do you realize that the high temperature of 23 degrees yesterday was on Meanwhile, in Chicago, it was, I think, minus 10 or minus 20.
I did see some Instagram videos in Chicago.
Colder than the South Pole. Mm-hmm. Colder than Antarctica, which is also the South Pole. Colder than Mars. Again, Mars was warmer yesterday.
Cold. And when will we have a turnaround? When does this happen? A couple
days, I think, is what's going on. I saw in Chicago, it's so ironic, they canceled a performance of Disney on Ice because it was too cold.
Whoa.
For people to go out and do stuff. It's too cold to break the law. Police in Alabama and Indiana both, quote, banned crime. They said it's too cold for you to do anything illegal. Would you just stay home?
Yeah.
It's too cold to talk.
What do you mean it's too cold to talk?
The National Weather Service advised people in the Midwest, and I quote, to protect your lungs from severely cold air, avoid taking breaths, and minimize talking while outside.
That's just somebody using an excuse for the family to be quiet. Hey, I just want you to be quiet, fam. No talking.
I'm good. Monica, don't you want to use that on your children? Too cold to talk.
It's too cold, y'all. Yeah, no talking allowed.
I'm going with that one.
Number one
trending was that. We're done. That's all. Cold. The end. Blow Your Mind is next. I'm not used to doing it at this time, so it's all confused. Monica, you're going to have to apologize. You recommend it as a thing.
I got to hear what happened first.
Kid got stuck. They had to call the police. I'm looking at the evidence, and I blame you and your quote-unquote helpful advice. So we'll get into that. Mm-hmm. La, 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 luli. I'm like, wait, I already did 3. Never mind. Cold. Teresa, I was not curious. Megan, we've been auditioning someone this week who you just missed because he left at about 7:25 to go to his other job, Antoine. So if you wanted to scroll back on here or on YouTube, you'd see him there. Oh yeah, that's right, because his empty chair is still sitting there. Hold on, let me fix that. Let's do that. Goodbye, chair. Okay, there we go. I'm like, no need for the empty chair. That's just like rubbing it in. I mean, come on. Oh, Kristen, say hi to all 8 people in Giles. Which, when combined with our total number of listeners, is 22. So that's great. Really excited about all of that. Gonna light you like a fool.
Yes.
Yeah, it's interesting, but the cold weather for me, like when I got out there this morning, yeah, it was cold, but because the wind wasn't blowing, it doesn't really bother me. Other people are like, ah! Baby. Teresa. Teresa letting us know it's 60 degrees in Florida. We don't care. Shut your mouth, Teresa. Morning flight and flashing. Ew, ew. Okay. Let's move these songs so I can get into Monica's story where she has to apologize. Okay. I'm back. Brand new birthday scam on the way. Goat Girl. Now we're going to have to apologize for Monica's advice. That's here and blow your mind. It's the last story. It's coming.
Uh-oh.
This one just opened your eyes a little bit. So in your life, delivery and takeout, just because it's convenient and it's easy, how much you think you're going to spend? $100,000. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It is so easy, though. I mean, you just got all the apps.
Yeah.
It's just like, whoop.
And the younger you are, the more you enjoy that whole situation, having it delivered to you. Seattle is number one in terms people spend, on average, $210 a month on the food that they order.
Yeah.
It's all of it. This is not just the delivery charge and everything. And that comes out to, over the course of 60 years, $150,000.
Crazy. Spend a lot on food.
Yeah. And even if you're on the lower half and that 140, 150, that's where you get the 100,000 as well. But that, man.
All that money. Don't want to say going to waste or anything, but
I guess if you tried to look at, so if you never ordered out and you only cooked at home, the answer is about $80 to $120 per person, of course. So that is about $60,000. So then if you think of the 40 and all the money you could save, it's,
Yep, it adds up.
But sometimes you just have to. It's convenient and all those things.
Hello.
Family in Kansas City got in a fight. Cops had to be called over Monopoly.
Who did it?
Monopoly is the
uncle.
worst. It's the worst game. A cousin. Always. This is a great situation for a cousin. Monopoly is just, it takes too long, man. And there's rules that no one ever actually plays by.
It's long enough for a fight to break out.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, because I think tempers are flaring.
Yeah.
And there's always that one person that is just a little too gleeful when you land on their property with all them hotels on it.
Yeah.
And they're just, they tend to do a little dance, and there's an argument. So this one escalated. And let's see, I can't even talk.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Guy starts arguing with his cousin. Cousin's girlfriend hit him and shoved him into a mirror. And then he needed to get stitches, and she took off running. So they'd call the cops. And
That's very serious.
That's an angry Monopoly game right there.
Gosh, they need to have like a drink and just chill. This is just a game.
I'll tell you what, I had a friend, we had to stop playing categories together. Couldn't do it. Too many fights.
Really?
Yeah. He was a cheater. He was always trying to sneak stupid answers by, and I would shoot him down. And then he would get mad, and he'd try to shoot down my legitimate answers as...
So the game went away because of that?
Yeah, retaliation. And it was too much tension. Couldn't play categories anymore. I was really good at that game, too. I'll kick anybody's butt. Oh, yeah, Monica, time for you to apologize.
For what?
For what? for the fact that this poor child got his head stuck in a toilet seat. I blame you.
Toilet seat.
And you know how I know it's your fault?
How?
Just listen. See, the music comes on of your fang hacks.
Yeah.
Kid got toilet seat stuck on his head. It doesn't say anywhere here in the story that he was trying to use it as a tray table, but that was Monica's advice.
He did it wrong. He didn't listen,
He actually, the problem was that it was one of them little potty training seats.
Oh, the tiny itty bitty?
The tiny itty bitties.
He got stuck.
Because he's tiny itty bitty. And I don't know if he just wanted to see where everything goes or whatever happened, but this poor child just sitting there. There's all these pictures of him just sitting there with a toilet seat stuck around his head.
Oh, no. Bless his heart.
Because they just couldn't get it off his head. So they had to call the fire department to get it off his head.
You take pictures, though, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
You take lots of pictures, and you save them for when he gets his first girlfriend.
Okay.
You say, oh, look.
So would you care to apologize to young
He didn't
boy?
listen.
I don't have his name.
He didn't get all the directions on how to create the tray table.
How so?
I don't know. He wasn't paying attention. He was just waking up in the morning.
He put the toilet seat around his head, just like you said.
You got to get the right size. So you got to size it right.
You got to size it right.
Yes.
Oh, now there's a disclaimer. I see how this is. Yep.
Sorry, young kid.
So we apologize. At least I do. And, furthermore, what's infuriating about all of this is I know darn well if this happened to one of Monica's children, she wouldn't take pictures.
I would forget. I would forget about it. Yep.
Wouldn't even have the pictures of her, or she would have taken them and then deleted it. That's another one that she'll do. Oh, I deleted those already.
I'll tell you about it. Like, sorry.
So we're sorry, young child. Birthday scam is on the way. Goat girl. And then she made a decision and needs to feel better about it. So I guess she needs validation or something. We're going to talk to Not Sue at 8:30. That earlier accident on 81 is clear. We are incident-free on the roads. If you see anything out there, you can always pull over and text it to the number 52353. Sunny today, but very cold. High 31. Sunny tomorrow, high 29. Cloudy on Friday, high 41. It is 20 now at K92. Your next K92 traffic and weather in less than 30 minutes. If you, unfortunately, are in a situation where you have to deal with an insurance company, there was an accident, there was an injury, and you're working on a settlement, I highly encourage you to sit down with Mark Skolrud and his legal team because you want to make sure that you are getting a fair offer, and Mark will do exactly that. On average, an injured person with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money than somebody who deals with an insurance company on their own. Here's some of Mark's cases. He had a person in a car accident that got offered $3,500. He got that person $150,000. That's why you sit down with an attorney. Person in a motorcycle accident, $715,000. In his career, Mark Skolrud has recovered over $100 million for his injured clients. Every case is different, but on average, that injured person with an attorney will get 3.5 times more money. So let's contact Mark Skolrud and his legal team today if you need one. 877-444-4444. The initial review of your claim is free, and if Mark does not get you money, you do not pay him anything, so you have nothing to lose. Just let him look at your case and go from there. AV rated by Martindale Hubble with the highest rating. 877-444-4444. The Skolrud Law Firm, helping people. That's what they do. All righty, my friends. Have a lovely day. The show continues on the radio, and I am going to go eat some breakfast. So have a good one, and we should hopefully catch you on the video feed again tomorrow, though I had technical caca dealing with it today. But we're good to go. So bye.